The Victoria Grizzlies zone to the right of goaltender Matt Ginn. We're in a 2-2 hockey game. Stefan Gonzalez, with his first of the season, has tied this game on the assist by Kerr and Graboski. From the face-off, back to the left point is Thompson. Thompson can't get it further than the half wall. Intercepted by Spring. Spring inside the zone for Quinnell. Going to the net, out in front for Buckingham. Rolled off a stick. Now Gonzalez shoots the puck in for Spring. Down low for Buckingham. Behind the net is Strukoff. Millionaires putting on some pressure inside the zone. Now Strukoff gets it, and he just shoots it down the ice. Goes to the right of the net. We'll have another face-off. So we'll take one more break right now as you're listening to Millionaires Hockey coming to you from Victoria.
This is the Wolves Millionaires Hockey.
2-2 is the score as Myron on the face-off against French. Victoria players in too far, so is Graboski, and Victoria complains about it to no avail. Johnson moving in for the face-off. French wins the draw. Back to Thompson, a shot through traffic. That doesn't hit the net. Graboski on the near side wall. Goes to the long boards for French, and McDonald is there as Diaz tries to come out. Stopped by the Millionaires at the blue line. French couldn't pick up that loose puck as he got back on side. And now Kerr after below us. Having some trouble getting the puck out. Now the Millionaires after the puck at center ice as Diaz has it. Trying to get by Gonzalez. Gonzalez rides his man into the corner. And the Millionaires get the puck and elevate it out at center ice. As below us going back for the Victoria Grizzlies. Back on the right side for McDonald. Through the middle. Intercepted by the Millionaires. French with a chance at the right point. Has the puck into the slot for Kerr. A shot. And that just goes by the far post by about 6 inches. Now at the right point. Our left point is Horta in front. Rebound in front. The goaltender's down. Millionaires after a loose puck. Goes into the corner. French in the slot. Can't find Graboski. Now Graboski in heavy traffic. Can't get it. As it's Johnson out for Diaz. Coming out 3-on-2. And it's dumped into the Millionaire zone as they relieve the pressure. Rorda inside his zone. Takes a shot. And now DeVries is there. Through the left side for Burgarth. That doesn't work. And the Grizzlies shoot the puck down into the zone as Rorda has it for DeVries. DeVries through the middle. Knocked down by Buchanan. He shoots the puck back into the Millionaire zone as Rorda goes back for it. Rorda on his forehand for Burgarth. He's tied up inside the zone. He passed it back out. Millionaires get to it. DeVries to the line and now just gets out of the line. And he couldn't get it to his cousin Huseman. As it's Love through the middle for Buchanan or Robertson to Richardson. Down the right side in for Murphy. Murphy behind the net. Trying to hold on to the puck. He does. Into the corner to the left. Back for Richardson. Richardson out in front for Paler. And he overskated the puck. As DeVries comes back for Quinnell. At center ice, to the line and over, takes a hard hit, and the Millionaires changing up on the fly. It's Ginn behind the net. Up the right side for Evanston. Off the stick of Richardson. Smutek off the glass, out at center ice. Millionaires to the line and over, but they can't get over cleanly. Up the right side now for Morley to Lowry. Back to Morley. Broken up by Higgins, and he tried to stick handle, and it's given back right back to the Grizzlies. And back checking there is Hardy. Hardy after the loose puck. On the far corner, passed out in front for Morley. Morley down at the behind the end line. Trying to get it out in front. Goes behind the side of the net. Passed out in front. Stopped by Higgins. And now Higgins has it. And he tries to make a move and does make his own way out. Up for Gould. Gould coming up with Hardy. 2-on-2. Gould working the puck down the right side. Blocked into the corner by Ginn. Now Higgins in tight. Holds onto the puck. Into some bodies, into the corner. Millionaires after it. Gould comes out of there, looking for the wrist shot. Gets a shot. They score! Albee has got his second of the season, and it's a 3-2 Quinnell lead as Albee, the benefactor, after the hard work by Gould and Hardy, and Quinnell leads by a score of 3-2 at 15:42. So Quinnell is up by a score of 3-2, and Chris Albee getting his second of the season. So Albee with a goal in as many games for the Millionaires, and they lead by a score of 3-2, 4:18 to go in the second period. It is on the right side for McDonald from that face-off as we listen for the goal.
16, Chris Elwood. Assistant played number 27, Thomas Hardy, and number 14, Skylar Smutek.
So Hardy and Smutek getting the assist. And Gould not coming up with an assist on that play, but Buckingham shoots the puck in. And now it's Spring behind the net for Quinnell. He's pinched off, and McDonald has the puck. Up the wing for Simpson. Simpson at center ice to the Quesnel line and over, and it's going to be called back for the icing infraction. Quesnel Millionaires leading by a score of 3-2. As the shots on goal in the second period, we'll give you that tally in a second. We'll be back with more hockey action from Victoria in just a moment.
You're listening to CKCQ 100.3 FM in Quesnel and CKWL 570 AM in Williams Lake. The Wolf. The Wolf.
Face off out the right side. The Grizzlies have possession of the puck now. Diaz with it, a bouncing puck into the Quesnel zone as it's Myron behind the net. Poke check there by the Millionaires. Now Rorda up the wing for French. French coming out for Quesnel. Up the middle for Graboski. Graboski to the line, and Kerr didn't wait long enough, and Graboski walked across the blue line but was unable to get across before Kerr trying to sneak into the clear for a odd man rush there. Getting ahead of the defenseman, but to no avail as it was offside at the blue line. We are with Quesnel Millionaires leading by a score of 3-2. French with the puck back on this right side for Rorda. Rorda up the wing, intercepted by Myron for Diaz, and it's called on the offside. That scoring play was credited as it was Albee from Hardy, and they gave the second assist to Smutek. Not saying that Skylar doesn't deserve to get it, but I thought maybe Gould might have picked up an assist there, but we'll have to check the official scoring a little bit later. Right now they've given it to Smutek. Victoria shooting the puck into the Quesnel zone. Halcrow behind the net. Gives it off to the defenseman and captain Smutek. He elevates it out at center ice as Love is there. Love through the middle for Johnson. Now Hardy steals that. Now Love gets it. Propels it back to center ice. Higgins gets it. And it's turned back by Buchanan to Diaz. Diaz in across the line as looking for a bit of a break on the Quesnel defenseman. Getting the jump on him was Dustin Johnson. Dustin Johnson out of Kelowna. Played the last couple of years with the Merritt Centennials. Traded to the Victoria Grizzlies in the offseason. Dustin Johnson with 10 goals and 20 points this season. And now Gould with the puck for Quesnel. Lost control of it as Richardson stole it from him. And across the Quesnel line, looking for a shot. Gets it, goes across the crease and out the other side as Gould has it up for Albee. Albee to the Victoria line. Into the slot for Hardy, back to Gould. And now the Millionaires are caught 2-on-1. As it's down the right side with Richardson, with Paylor. Richards coming in, shot, and scores! On the tip-in was Paylor. And it's a tie hockey game at 17-34. And for Paylor, Chase Paylor getting his second of the season on the tip-in by number 19, Evan Richardson. So the Quesnel Millionaires defenseman charging in there, getting caught as they tried to get the odd man rush on Victoria and almost did, but it was intercepted, and that's what happens. And it went back the other way, 2-on-1, and they made the Millionaires pay. 3-3 is the score. Paylor with his second of the season.
Grizzlies' third goal, and is his second goal this
Now
season.
Buchanan.
Number 14, Chase Paylor. Assistant by number 19, Evan Richardson. And number 20, Wade Murphy.
So it is Richardson and Murphy picking up the assists on the Victoria Grizzlies. Third goal of the night as we are in a tie-tie hockey game. And from the face-off, it's in the face-off circle, comes back to the point. Smutek putting the puck down low for Blessing. Blessing coming out of the corner, tries to walk in front and lost control of the puck. Morley off the boards and down the ice as the puck goes over top of Higgins, and Smutek has it. Smutek back in his own zone for Buckingham. Buckingham for Quesnel off the boards, but Buchanan intercepts it, and he shoots it back in, goes off the back of Higgins, gets to it in the corner, passing up the wing for Spring, lost it as Evanston is there. Evanston in the corner, into the slot, Morley, another shot. Halcrow comes across and holds it for a face-off. Our second period intermission guest is going to be Kyle Asham. He was a former teammate of Rigby Burgarts while they were with the Calgary Hitmen of the WHL last season, so it'll be interesting to hear what he has to say as he has just joined the Victoria Grizzlies. And now French lost the draw, but gets possession of the puck in the corners. He's tied by Richardson. Now back to the point is Robertson as French knocks down a high pass and gets to center ice, dumps the puck in, cross corner dump in. Grabowski is there for French on the backhand. Gets a wrist shot in front, and picking the puck off of the stick was the goaltender Matt Ginn. And Grabowski looking for that rebound as Tyler French putting it onto his forehand and was unable to get his first goal of the season. Stefan Gonzalez has his first for the Millionaires. And now French coming out for Quesnel, staying out there against Myron. Now the Millionaires waved out of the circle. Now Kerr will move in. Kerr on the face-off, goes into the circle, puck along the end boards. Now Kerr after that loose puck into some skates, now behind the net for Robertson. Robertson for Victoria, moving up the wing. Got rid of the puck, and Smutek is there. Off of the right side, goes off the back of Simpson on the back skates. Now Grabowski chasing after the loose puck to the line, but not out as Robertson keeps it in. And now Kerr after it along with Huseman. Huseman up the right side as Millionaires change up on the fly. Strukov up the wing for Diaz, shot down the ice. And there's going to be another icing call on the Victoria Grizzlies as there is 1 minute left in the second period. As the shots on goal in this period, it is Quesnel 8 to the Victoria Grizzlies 8. So a fairly even period and fairly even on the board. The Grizzlies took the first period 2-1. Quesnel right now has a 2-1 lead in the second period, but of course they're tied 3-3 as the 3-3 is the score as the Grizzlies have possession of the puck. Robertson to Strukov up the middle for Morley. Morley with a partial break, broken up by White. Inside the line, pass out in front for Lowry behind the net. As Helcrow almost lost his stick once again behind the net. Now Anderson White after the puck. White up the left side for Burgard. Couldn't handle that pass. Strukov has it inside his own line. Pass on this near side for Lowry. Knocks down the high pass. Lowry into the slot for Morley. Passed in front. And the Millionaires break up that play. And it's cleared out by the defense back into the Grizzlies zone as Robertson is there. Robertson for the Grizzlies through the middle. Chip pass up for Lowry from Morley. Lowry down the left side. Stopped by Gonzalez. He lifts it high off of the glass, and the puck goes out of play. And there will be another face-off inside the Quesnel zone as that puck rolls down, and one of the fans there gets a handle on it, trying to give it to one of the kids. And the face-off will be to the right of the Millionaires net. Helcrow as Smutek has it. Smutek pinched off there by the Victoria Grizzlies. Paler, who's got the tying goal for Murphy in the corner, watched by Higgins. And they battle in the corner as the buzzer sounds to end the second period as the Millionaires player knocked down there in the corner, who is Skylar Smutek. And the teams head to the dressing room tied at 3. We'll be back with our second period summary in just a moment.